What up, everybody? It's episode 3 of 2 in the Stink, a.k.a. TITS. We're back. Episode 3. I didn't think we were going to go past episode 1, but here we are. You made me do a shot before this, so I'm feeling good.
I told Rob I'm not trying to drink tonight, and then I was like, beer, shot.
Yeah, I was like, I have really cold, dude. I swear to God, dude, basement beers taste colder. It's almost like because basements are colder, basement beers are colder.
They're tastier, too.
Yeah, dude.
I'm going to tune all your guitars. I'm going to play around with all your... Rob's got cool toys.
You were playing guitar. And you're like, yeah, I'm trying to drink less. And you came over, you played guitar for 3 seconds. You're like, I need whiskey and beer now.
Yeah, I'm Tim McGraw. He was at the Phillies game last night.
Oh, I watched, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Can't
get enough.
Go Phils, huh? Did you see, I don't want to make this a sports podcast, but did you see how Bryce Harper could tell what pitch that guy was throwing by how he lifted his leg up or whatever?
Yeah, I wish Bryce Harper would watch me lift my leg up. Pee on a fire extinguisher. I don't know.
I was trying to make it. You said you're like Tim McGraw. I was trying to think of you're like Tim. I can't think of. We were killing it earlier.
Yeah.
You're Tim McHot Dog. I don't know. It's not even good. It's not even a good one.
Yeah. You're just like Tim Fat. It's like, all right.
Yeah. You're Tim McRib. It doesn't even rhyme.
It's just, yeah.
It doesn't even rhyme. It doesn't even rhyme.
Oh, my God. I'm surprised you're even here tonight. I'm surprised you made it out of Mexico.
Yeah, I'm back from Mexico. I'm a married man. So now, finally, I got this ring. All these ladies can stop hitting on me. Because that was a problem, you know?
No, what they say is you put the ring on, and that's when they start to want you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, if I've watched enough Showtime female-led dramas that I know all about.
You understand.
I understand women now.
Is that what it's like when you see a man with a wedding ring? You're like, that's mine now.
No.
You want to suck it off?
No, I can't. I would never.
Damn.
I'm like, oh, you guys have a house together? Can I live in it?
Yeah, can I? Yeah. You want to adopt me?
You want to adopt me? I'm really good.
I'm almost potty trained.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Yeah, but the ring. It's it's weird. I'm still getting used to it, but I mean, it's it's fine. I'll deal with it.
Yeah. What's it like to turn down so much puss?
I know, dude. That's the thing, man. It's tough. It's gonna be tough. I gotta.
Now it gets hard.
Now it gets difficult.
Now it gets
difficult.
difficult.
It was. Yeah, it's. But hey, the sacrifices you make for love.
Right.
Yeah, all that pussy I'm not getting now.
Yeah, I hope it's like trickle down economics and they all come my way. You know?
Yeah, I'm like, hey, look, you can't get this two in the stink, but you can get this other one.
I'm like, how you doing?
Yeah, you don't get you don't get this finger, you get that one. You get the middle.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'm like, listen, I got a lot to offer, like physically.
Yeah,
there's like ask my bed frame.
Yeah, you literally have a lot to offer.
Yeah. I'm like, dude, anywhere on me that folds, you can fuck it like a pussy. It's crazy.
I'm like, yeah, I got like quarter chub right now, just looking at your elbow.
How many recipes are stored in this fucking thing?
Yo, I can tell your grandma made good mac and cheese, bro.
Yeah, dude, the crispy crumb top. You fucking bitch.
Now I got a half a chub.
Yeah. Mac and cheese makes the boys go crazy.
I'm looking at your elbussy.
I love when people do that.
Yeah.
They add ussy to the end of like anything.
It's perfect. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, so I'm back from Cancun. That was the honeymoon. It's awesome, dude. I got my dick sucked like everywhere. It was so cool. I was like, whoa, this is different from my house.
Yeah, like what if we do, let's get the sink involved.
Yeah. Dude, they had a mirror that was sitting up in towards the corner of the room, and I scooched one of the chairs in front of the mirror, and it was awesome because I got to look at Britt's butt while she gave me a blowjob, and it was like, I needed one of these in my house. I was like,
a mirror?
Yeah. I need a mirror.
You have none?
Dude, look at my hair.
Yeah. I know. I just got glasses. I got my glasses today. I'm really bummed out about the way I look.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, I was way hotter when I couldn't see. Everyone was hot. When I had no glasses, everyone was sexy.
I know you were talking to me a little bit about it.
Yeah, I was like, Rob, I don't know if anyone's told you this. You're bad as shit. I had like 9 drinks at the wedding. I'm like, the groom's hot.
The groom
is hot.
Oh yeah, So we it's been a while since the last episode. So we had there was the wedding. I say we like we got married. I had the
Did
wedding.
we not?
Yeah, basically. You were at the wedding. And it was so we had the wedding. So since the last episode, let's see, I've had the wedding because the episode before we talked about the bachelor party, but since the last episode we had the wedding and the fucking honeymoon.
Crazy.
The wedding was a banger, dude. Honestly,
It
like,
was.
I want to get married again.
That's the thing. I see people getting married like 5 or 6 times. I'm like, the reason is because the party is so banging.
Right, dude. It's like, I mean, like, look, I love Britt. I'm sure we'll have a solid like few years together. But then after that, I want to chill with all my boys again. I want to throw a banger in a fire hall.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. You want to throw down with the dogs and get them all dressed up.
Yeah, dude. All the dogs looked good that night.
Mm-hmm.
All the dogs looked good. But dude,
I got hammered. I ended up in Jersey instead of my own house. I was like, how the fuck did this happen?
Oh yeah, your phone. Oh yeah, your phone conveniently died, and you got a ride with a very hot man.
I was like, oh no, I guess I have to go sleep in a hot guy's house.
Yeah, we can just say his name, Jim Kelly.
Listen,
He's a hottie.
Yeah.
Shout out Jim Kelly.
Yeah.
Yeah. How was that? How was your stay at Jim Kelly's house? For anybody who's wondering,
it was fine. It was fine. His couch was comfortable, but I was like, I'm gonna sleep in the bed.
Yeah.
So I just curled up next to Jim and his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah. They tried to banish me to the foot of the bed. I was like, no.
You're like, no, I have to sleep that at home.
Yeah. I'm like, no. 3 of us will be like hot dogs. I'll be like the big one. I'll be the bun.
You'll be the buns. The wedding was a banger, dude. It was great. I just got a preview of what some of the pictures are gonna look like. So I'm excited.
That's crazy because I was hammered. So
yeah.
I'm sure I look a whole ass mess.
Oh, dude, no, it's gonna be great, dude. Open bar. My one buddy Sal, he got so hammered he got cut off, and I had to tell the lady, I was like, it's fine, he's not driving. And then like my buddy, my photographer gave him a ride home. One of my close friends who also happened to be the photographer gave my buddy Sal a ride home. It was so funny. He was so hammered.
I was like, hey, can I get a shot? She was like, no, the policy of the room that we can't give out shots. She's like, I could put it over rocks though. I was like, all right, let me get a whiskey with the rocks. Hold the rocks.
Yeah. Did it work?
She gave me a shot. I was like, so I have to use the right verbiage.
Yeah. You found a loophole.
Yeah.
You found an alcoholic loophole.
Yeah. I was like, all right, so give me a whiskey on the rocks, hold the rocks.
So in Cancun, I would order like the first 2 days in Cancun, I drank so much and I didn't get drunk at all. And it's cuz I wasn't calling my liquor. You're supposed to like call your liquor like, let me get, if you want vodka, you got to call fucking Belvedere or Grey Goose or whatever. Mm-hmm. So they were giving me like bottom shelf. And then once I started throwing them a couple bucks, like the first day, like I didn't know how it was an all-inclusive resort. So I didn't know how like the etiquette worked. So I wasn't like tipping or anything. I was just ordering drinks. And I didn't get drunk. And then we made friends with this other couple. And they were like, oh, just bring a stack of ones and call your liquor. And I got fucking hammered, dude. I was drinking Belvedere vodka and ginger ale. And I would just sit out on the balcony. I would sit out on the balcony smoking Cuban cigars, just looking over like all of Cancun. Dude, there was fireworks. It was like one of those moments where it's like, even if like my life goes nowhere after this, like I'm good.
Yeah.
I've gotten my dick sucked 18 times since I've been here.
I'm standing here with a raw red dick.
Yeah, my dick my dick looks like I got ran over by an ice cream truck.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting here smoking a cigar and looking over Cancun like life is good.
Can you believe all of this is mine?
Yeah, it's the intro to Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah, it's like all inclusive me. I thought it meant like the whole town's mine.
Oh yeah, the whole town. I was thinking like what's the intro to Grand Theft Auto 5?
I don't know.
Why did I move here? You get pussy?
Yeah, I don't know. I get pussy. I never played that game.
You get bussy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude. Grand Theft Auto 6. I'm not going to talk about video games. What the fuck?
I know.
Did you get the new Call of Duty? I lied. I'm talking about video games.
I don't. I use my Xbox to watch Hulu.
Okay. That's like a very white trash thing to do.
Yeah.
Like, not use your Xbox. I mean, I guess it's fine, but to use
watching Hulu on your Xbox is white trash?
It definitely is.
How?
Not even
How else do people watch Hulu?
Hang on. So first of all, Hulu alone is white trash.
Really?
I think so. I think Netflix is like,
I have both, by the way.
That's fine,
just
but you didn't
for the listeners.
But you didn't call out Netflix. You said Hulu.
Yeah, I do
Family
like
Guy's
Hulu.
on there, and that's white trash. See, we're going down a rabbit hole.
I do watch Family Guy.
Family Guy's funny, but it's white trash.
Okay,
And
I'll take that.
Yeah,
If Family Guy is the peak of my white trash, I'll take that.
yeah. Well, no, the peak of your white trash is watching Hulu on your Xbox. Wait, is it? So what Xbox is it? Is it the newer one or the older
It's
one?
the Xbox One.
Yeah, that's. Oh yeah. Well, yeah. No, that's stuff. Yeah, that's white trash. Because I was gonna say if you upgraded to, but you would have no reason because you don't play video games.
I want the new one.
You play
just because I want it.
Hang on. So do you play WWE on the Xbox?
I do not.
Okay. So that's,
I own it, but I don't play it.
you own it, but you don't play it.
I just haven't played really any video games.
Okay. So it's not like DEFCON 5 white trash? Wait, which one's the higher one? Is it DEFCON 1 or DEFCON 5? I always forget.
I don't know.
Well, okay, so you're like not at the peak because if you use your Xbox only for Hulu and WWE, that's like maximum white trash.
Yeah, well, I do see. The thing is, I do love wrestling.
I know you do.
It's big. It's a big deal.
Right. I'm saying that it's one or the other. So I think it's still white trash, but it's not that like.
Okay, I'll take that.
Yeah,
I'll
so-
take that on the chin, I guess.
I use my PS4 for Fortnite, so I'm a casual gamer.
Yeah,
now.
you can't call me white trash and then turn around and play Fortnite, because then I could just accuse you of being a gay furry.
That's fair. I'll take that. I mean, hey, we don't know what happens behind closed doors. Well, I know you tell me everything, so I tell you everything. We know. Never mind.
Yeah,
You would know
pretty
if
much
I was. You would know if I was a gay furry because I'd have a bit about it.
Yeah. Every single last thing is a bit.
Yeah.
I know, it's ruined my life.
Yeah, because I think we were talking. We had to stop talking on the car ride here because we were talking about so much shit that was like funny. We're like, oh, let's save it for the podcast.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, I haven't seen you in a week. Here's everything.
Yeah, we
It's
talked. We
like,
talked. What I don't know how it came up. We talked about our bullies.
Oh my
Remember that?
God. Yeah. How did that start?
I don't know. I think we were like. I literally don't remember. You gave me a shot, and now I'm like.
Oh, you know what happened? You were talking about how when you open up Pop-Tarts, you fucking bite both of them.
I did. That was the.
You're a psychopath.
No, that was the first time I ever got called fat, like by one of my friends. I used to when I don't really eat Pop-Tarts that much anymore, probably because PTSD. But
Pop-Tart stress disorder.
So when I used to eat Pop-Tarts, I would open it up, and you know how they come, they're right next to each other,
Yeah.
and I would just eat both of them.
Oh, do I ever? I fucking fit my dick between the two Pop-Tarts, dude.
Pop Tussy.
Yeah, Pop Tussy.
Pop Tussy. I would just I wouldn't bother taking one of them out and eating them one at a time. I would just bite
who has
into
the time?
Right. I like how I'm trying to explain Pop-Tarts to you. Like
Yeah.
like you didn't
I have a doctorate.
you edit the Pop-Tarts Wikipedia page.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't know if this is factual. Put a disclaimer on there.
So I would instead of pulling one Pop-Tart out at a time and eating it, I would just bite into both of them, because I was like, this way I can eat both of them like at the same time and get like maximum flavor. And I remember I did that in front of my friend, who is a very dear friend of mine. He was at the wedding. He's a good guy. Shout out to my homie Daryl. I'll call him out. He's not the bully, by the way. He was giving me shit. But it's the first time one of my friends ever called me fat. I was eating Pop-Tarts 2 at a time, and he goes, "Dude, you're fucking fat." And I was like, "No, you're my friend. You're not supposed to say that." Like,
You don't say that. We're friends.
No, that's and then I said that's what Brian Stafford said, and that was the bully.
I gotta see a picture of this guy.
You want to see Brian Stafford? Hang on, should I bring him up? Maybe I'll put him on the pod.
Yeah.
Brian Stafford. Let me see, dude.
Are you Facebook friends? Because that's progress.
I don't think so. I'm not.
I have my bully blocked on everything as a 25-year-old man.
I don't think we're friends. Oh, he's Let me see. Here's his latest picture if that shows you anything.
Oh God, he looks like he would torment the tits off.
Oh
you.
my God, I don't want to put his face in the podcast.
No, you don't have to.
Yeah, but he's close your eyes and imagine him. That's him.
Yeah,
Shout out to-
just somebody who gave you shit from Delaware County.
He's a good guy though. The last time I talked to him, we had a good time. So it's not all it's all water under the bridge. We both live our own lives. It's all good.
It's so funny because my bully, he got to appear on a wrestling show and sing one of my favorite wrestlers' theme songs in a choir. And I know it had nothing to do with me, but it did feel like he was sticking it to me. Like it felt personal when I was watching because I paid for the pay-per-view. And and what's funny is because I didn't even notice it at first. I would have never seen it if John didn't stop me and go, "Hey, look who's in the choir," and then run it back like 8 fucking times to make me suffer.
I think maybe did he even like wrestling? He was like,
he
fuck
fucking
you.
hated wrestling.
He did that.
And then he got this gig, and I imagine he saw the opportunity like arise, and then was like, "Oh." Like I like to imagine that I live in his head rent free, but I don't.
It's like if me and you like stopped being friends and I entered an all-you-can-eat hot dog contest.
I'd be like, "Oh, so you're just gonna do all my favorite things now?"
Yeah.
Wow.
I bought front row tickets to fucking WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And I brought John with me, your best friend.
Yes, that would fucking. I think I'd probably blow my brains out if somebody took John to WrestleMania.
Shout out John Prophet.
Yeah, that's that's my soda drinking buddy.
Your soda pop friend.
Yeah, we go out to restaurants, we get hammered on soda pops.
So yeah, we talked because we on the whole car ride here we talked about shit. We actually had to put music on so that we would stop talking about shit because we were like, no, save it for the podcast. But now I don't remember what we were talking about. We talked about our bullies.
I want to know if you did cocaine in Mexico.
No, I got offered multiple times. I got offered. I sat on the beach. So we spent one day on the beach. And I brought a cigar out on the beach, and you know I look like what I look like. So I'm sitting out on the beach. I got my shorts on, so you can see all my fucking.
That's gonna be your first T-shirt. I look like what I look like.
Yeah, y'all know what I look like. I was sitting on the beach, and I got all my tattoos, and I'm smoking a cigar, and I look like my hair and all that shit. And dude, so many people like came up to me and was like trying to like sell me coke and weed, and I was just like, nah, dude, like I'm good. Like I'm in Mexico. Like I feel like if you fuck up in Mexico, you're done.
I know. Yeah.
Like that's it. That's how you end up on a fucking Netflix special.
Yeah. Maybe. Well, Hulu.
Yeah, Hulu too. Yeah.
But you would never see it though because Hulu's white trash.
No, I'm not. I watch Hulu. I'm just saying using your Xbox to exclusively watch Hulu is white trash.
Dude, I'm on trial here.
You are.
I'm on trial here. Fuck.
Do you wear whitey tighties and no shirt when you watch it?
No.
Okay, then that's better. All right. See, so you're not. It's like
they're not whitey tighties.
Oh, tighty whities, whatever.
Tighty whities.
Okay.
But I don't wear those. I wear boxer briefs.
Okay, so all right, so that's not too bad.
Yeah.
Wife beater or no?
No, actually, yes, and it has a hole in it. It's
that's
big hole in it.
That's big white trash.
Fuck.
That's big white
damn
trash.
It. God damn it.
Yeah, dude.
Does having cat hair on it make it less?
It's better than dog hair.
Yeah.
Wife beater with pit bull hair on it.
I do have that. I literally have a pit bull.
Oh my god.
I literally have a pit bull. I probably have pit bull hair on it.
You're the most white trash ever, dude.
Oh my god.
Oh
Fuck.
my god. Yeah, dude, fucking what? Dude, you're like
you're like literally like look at this facade of a shirt I'm wearing.
You're fucking I like how I offered, so to be fair, I offered you a Miller Lite and a Corona, and the more white trash option is the Miller Lite. You chose the Corona, but I feel like now you're just trying to cover up. Like, I feel like if you drank Miller Lite, you would start saying some slurs or something.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm over the. All my slur, like my slur face, was in middle school.
Oh yeah.
I was like I didn't understand like how Facebook worked and like how like your words have consequences on Facebook. On the anniversary of Pearl Harbor, when I was in 7th grade, I went on Facebook. It was like, "Fuck the Japs," and they pulled me into the office in middle school. We're like, "Hey, you can like never say something like that again on the internet." And I was like, "What do you mean?"
I had a similar scenario where I had beef with one of my teachers. Long story short, I had beef with one of my teachers, and I called her a cunt on Twitter. And then another student who is like a
pussy.
Yeah, like one of their like teachers' pets. Like I know who it was, and they screenshotted the tweet, emailed it to her, and it was like right after summer break, so she couldn't do anything. It was like, and she sent me the email. She's like, "I'm so disappointed in you." Blah blah blah. How was that? Was that a good one?
That was a good one.
Okay. So the reason why I regret it. It was a horrible thing for me to call her. But she failed me on a test that brought my overall grade. I had an A+ in the class, and it was a paper. It was a 10-page paper, and she brought me from an A+ to a C- because she gave me a 0 on it because she said I plagiarized, but I didn't plagiarize. All I did was I like how I said long story short, but I'm telling you the full story. I incorrectly did a works cited. Like, so you're supposed to do the works cited, or if you're doing APA format references, anyway, it doesn't matter. And I did it wrong. So even though I cited it properly, even though I cited it technically, I didn't cite it properly. So she flagged it as plagiarism, gave me a 0, and it's because I waited till the last minute to do the paper. Like, she gave us like weeks to do the paper. You look bored.
No, finish.
Yeah, so she gave us weeks to do the paper. You just needed to breathe for a minute. So she gave us weeks to do the paper, and I said no. I like to write papers last minute, which is true. It's even through college is what I did. I wait till the very last minute because it's the only way I can focus. And so I did it last minute, and I guess she was like pissed that I was right and she was wrong, and she gave me a 0. She found any reason to give me a 0, and she did.
I had that happen once.
Did
I remember
you?
I was all excited for this. When I had government in like senior year of high school, I was like super into it.
Yeah.
And like we had this paper that was due, and it was like one of our final grades of like literally just like all of high school. And the dude like accused me of plagiarism and gave me a 0.
Yeah.
And I literally was like so proud of this paper. I literally like had my mom and dad come into the school with me to confront the guy.
Oh, really?
And I was like, I want proof of this fucking thing. And then he came to my first comedy show that I threw at the brewery.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he came.
Was he a good?
He was a good sport.
Okay.
Yeah.
So wait, so you were in the right, or
I was in the right. I
Okay.
didn't fucking plagiarize.
Yeah.
It was I don't know. He just didn't think that because I was one of those kids. I just never went to school.
Yeah.
But like I did like his class. I had him for another class too. I took minority studies.
Yeah.
I was like, this will get me pussy. It was me and like 30 girls, and I was like,
Nice.
I'm gonna get pussy in this class.
I had that. So in high school, everybody, my dad told me, he was like, hey, let me give you some advice. He was like, or no, it was middle school. He's like, take cooking and take sewing, because you'll be the only guy in the entire class.
And then both of those classes did not exist
They
for
had
25 years at that point.
No. They had it was all dudes, because they had the same idea. I had cooking and I had sewing with all dudes.
Whoa, they had those classes at your school?
Yeah, they did. I had sewing and I had cooking. Also, yeah.
We had like crack making.
You had crack making?
We had like crack making.
Have you ever had?
No, I went to a good school.
Have you ever had the? They call it crack. It's not like, it's like what a like suburban mom says. This is crack, and it's like butter and like saltine crackers and chocolate, and like it's like and like sugar. I forget, like
You just named all 4 of my food groups.
but it's like there's a recipe. If you look up, like, if you Google crack recipe, but like I don't know how you would have to filter it, but there's like I've been to
If you Google crack recipe, you get flagged by the internet.
I've been to maybe it's chocolate crack or something. Don't Google chocolate crack. Never mind. You'll to Google image chocolate crack. Actually,
Chocolate crack is just a picture of me with my asshole out.
But there's something out there. It's called like suburban moms make it, and they call it it's crack, because you can't stop eating it, or you always want more. But it's like
my mom makes a thing called crack dip.
Cracked it. That might be it.
Because
But-
it's basically I swear to God, all she does is cut up a bunch of Snickers bars and put them in a bowl and put cream cheese in the bowl.
That sounds
and then
amazing.
she mixes it up.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, I was like, so it is crack.
Yeah, it literally
I
is
fucking
crack.
I'm fucking lighting that shit on fire in a bong.
Oh my god, dude. But yeah, I don't know where I was going with that, because we were talking about crack. Oh yeah, but I had
That's
cooking.
so funny.
I had cooking and I had sewing in middle school, not high school. But I did have it. I had cooking and I had sewing.
Speaking of sewing, we did have sewing. This one time, back when I lived with my like original family that were
Mhm.
crackhead hoarders,
Right.
dude, my clothes used to just reek like the house.
Yeah.
And so this one time, I ripped my pants in gym class, and this
Mhm.
one teacher was like, "I'm going to fix your pants."
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and so I got like gym shorts, And I fucking was just like wearing the gym shorts. I was like waiting for my pants until the end of the day. So I went to the office at the end of the day to get my fixed pants.
Yeah.
And she was like, I threw those pants away. She was like, they were horrible. I was like, what do you mean? They were my favorite pants.
So did you have no pants?
I just had basketball shorts on.
Okay.
But I was like, whoa, you can't just throw away my pants. And she's like, they were like biohazards. I was like, no. They're my only pants. It's like 5 degrees out.
Did she at least replace your pants?
No.
She threw
No.
She made your situation worse.
They sent my pants to the Pentagon. They're like, what is happening in that house?
Dude, yeah, your pants had anthrax.
Dude, it was fucking. I'll never forget how crazy that was. And it was almost like everyone knew what was about to happen, but me when I walked in the office, that's the kid with the pants. That's pants guy.
Pants guy.
That's fucking crazy.
One time in high school, I got invited to play basketball with everybody like after school, but I didn't pack.
It's like, yeah, right.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a fake story.
Yeah, right.
I got invited. So all the cool kids.
This is the best start of a story. Yeah, so the cool kids invited me to play basketball.
Yeah, so it was me, Brian Stafford. They
He
wanted.
gave me a swirly and then invited me.
It was like one of those movies where they make friends with the bully at the end. So after I got my dick sucked in the high school bathroom, all the cool kids wanted to play basketball. This part of the story is true. So I got invited. To play. They were like, "Hey, come play basketball." Right? It was actually by the same buddy who called me fat. But we were cool. It was like we
were cool. He was like abusing me verbally.
Yeah,
but
he kept me in check. So. So he was like, "Hey, come play basketball." So I was like, "Okay." So it was like him and a bunch of people I didn't know. So I was nervous, and I was like, I didn't pack like shorts because like I wasn't ready to play basketball. So I just wore jeans. I was playing basketball, and the entire game they called me Denim. They just called me Denim. They're like I would anytime I made a basket, they'd be like, "Okay, Denim." Which was like twice because I only made a basket twice.
Yeah. That part never happened.
Yeah, and they all carried me on their shoulders after I made a basket.
Yeah. You were like the Down syndrome kid they clear the lane for. Fucking dude, I had a coworker who dead ass looked at her baby and was like, "That's Denim."
That's Denim?
And my coworker had a baby named Denim.
Oh, the baby was literally named Denim.
Yeah, she was pregnant when I got there at work. Like when I started working there, she was there and she was pregnant.
Oh, she was already pregnant.
She's super pregnant.
Oh, I thought you got there and she became pregnant.
No, I mean usually.
Hey.
Usually that's how it goes. But yeah, she fucking had a baby and she fucking dead ass looked at that baby in the eyes and was like, "I'm gonna call you Denim."
Denim.
That's so funny. John was like, for Halloween, he's gonna be Batman. Hey.
Denim. Oh, I get it. Denim. Same thing with Mario. Denim.
Yeah, denim. I think that might have been the joke.
Oh, he's gonna call Mario. See, I fixed your joke for you.
You fixed a thing that happened that I forgot about because I get high too much.
Oh wow. What else?
Denim.
Yeah, denim. I guess you could do Batman. Denim, but it doesn't make denim.
It's just too. Yeah, denim is way funnier.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I fixed one of your jokes.
Thanks.
You're welcome. What else is new?
Okay, all right.
No, it's fine. I'm like, okay, it's almost beer 30 again.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow.
Dude, I can't believe
this Miller is starting to taste like calling out of work. That's it.
I just started a new job.
Yeah.
At Wawa. As the gobbler.
Don't do bits on the podcast, you piece of shit.
Yeah. No, it's literally what my position is.
Yeah, the gobbler. You were in the freezer. You're like,
I was in the freezer stacking sodies. It was like I'm gonna drink one. I know it.
You know what's funny? You were in the freezer all day and you still managed to sweat.
I know, it's crazy. I just come out of there steaming.
Yeah.
They forgot about me.
They forgot.
Yeah. He was like, all right, you'll be in here from 8 to 12. And I was like, okay, cool. And then 12 o'clock came around. I took my half-hour break. I came back, and I was like waiting for him to like train me on the register.
Yeah.
and he just never. The guy left for the day.
Okay.
So then the dude that came in after him was like, "What were you doing before?" I was like, I was in the freezer. He was like, "Go ahead,
Go back in.
go back in." I was like, "No, I'm cold. I'm cold.
I'm allowed out now.
I'm allowed. They told me I could come out."
Dude, training people at a job is like the worst thing.
Dude, there's like super high turnover at like the place I'm at. So it's like everyone there has either been there forever or they started 5 days ago.
I feel like
there's nothing in between.
I feel like a lot of places there's high turnovers now cuz like everybody got a taste of the good life during COVID. We had nobody like it was like, fine, you don't have to work for a year and we'll give you thousands of dollars. And then after that, everybody was like,
that was the worst thing that ever happened to me.
That was the same here, dude, because I got to work from. So I never lost my job. I never got to go on unemployment, but I got to work from home, and I got to do a significantly less amount of work than I normally did. So it was very similar, but I can see why people would be like, "Oh, fuck this, dude!" If like you can't tease fucking Americans like that, dude. Like, no, stay home, drink alcohol all day. We'll just give you money. Just stay home. And then, like, afterwards, they're like, okay, we need people to work at Burger King.
Come on back.
Yeah, we need people to work at Wawa fucking 45 hours a week.
Yeah, that's the thing that they told me about this job. They're like, there is as much money as you want. Like, they're like, we can't keep anyone in here. Nobody wants to serve the mac and cheese.
Dude, Wawa, so I don't know. I mean, what are the odds anybody who's listening to this doesn't know what Wawa is? This is a very Delco podcast, but Wawa is basically Sheets, whatever. It's fucking if you're in the West Coast, you got In and Out.
I'm like, yeah, you guys got In and Out. We have Wawa.
Well, yeah, we have Wawa. That's what this is. But yeah, dude, Wawa, their food has gone downhill significantly. I will say that. I got food poisoning so bad at Wawa that I quit drinking for 2 months because it made me rethink my life.
It was chicken tenders, wasn't it?
No. So it might have been a Slim Jim. I'll give it that.
What the fuck?
So I had it was chicken fingers. Okay, so it was. So I was hammered. I was on the way back from a show in Maryland. I didn't drive, for the record. I had a DD. I had a driver. No, it was my buddy drove. And I got a chicken finger sub with mozzarella cheese. So already diarrhea. And then to wash it down, I got a blue Gatorade. And I remember I was like, I was so drunk in a Wawa. Anytime I'm drunk in a Wawa, I'm like, what's something I haven't eaten in a long time? And I looked at the Slim Jims, and I was like, let me feel nostalgic for a minute here. So I got a chicken finger sub, a Slim Jim, and a blue Gatorade. I went home. I ate them all at the same time.
Dude, I've had that exact same meal and then went home and got yelled at. Just fucking screamed at in my ear.
I like how I called you white trash and I just admitted to eating a Slim Jim. So,
yeah.
So I got home, I ate it, and I woke up. Dude, I woke up the next day. I thought I was hungover, but dude, I was not to gross anybody out, but it was so bad, dude. So I was like shitting in the toilet and throwing up in the tub at the same time. It was horrible. I was like, and I stepped on the scale and I was like somehow still heavier than I was before I started shitting myself. So I was like, I know how much I weigh, but I was like, maybe I'm skinny now. And I stepped on the scale and the scale was like, nope. The Slim Jim actually like grew. Like, you know how you put one of those fucking sponges in water and it gets bigger? That's what the Slim Jim did, dude. It just made my rest of my body. So it's funny. Slim Jim is kind of an oxymoron for you.
Yeah. All right. Cool. So let's just attack Jim. Great. Awesome. I'm working really hard on my figure, actually. Working really hard on my body. Sips beer.
So I fucking dude. And I quit drinking for 2 months. I was like, I need to change my life. And then the sun came out. It was right before summer, and the sun came out, and I was like, oh right, Orange Crushes are a thing.
Dude, you introduced me to those.
Orange Crushes.
I blacked out in Dewey so hard.
Orange Crushes, it's orange juice, vodka, and then I think soda water.
I blacked out I lost my debit card immediately.
Yeah.
Like, I literally feel like I took it out of my wallet and flung it. Like, I was like, all right, bye.
We got so drunk in Dewey, and then we did Man on the Streets after.
That was such a fucking... Trying to interview people while I'm literally, like, hammered. I'm like, fuck this guy.
Yeah. Dude, that was insane. I can't believe that we survived that. I don't know how we didn't get arrested for public intoxication. We were on the street with a mic. If you want to look up the video, it's drunk on the streets on my YouTube channel, Rob Stan Comedy. And Jim was filming. I was interviewing people, and I was like just obliterated. I think I asked maybe the same 3 questions like the entire time. I was like, it was like 9/11, like how big's your dick, and like am I handsome? I don't know.
No, the one woman was like, what's your spirit animal? And you were like, a slug.
Yeah. Yeah, because she was like, let me interview you, and I was like, okay. And she was like, what animal do you resonate with most and why? And I was like, a slug. And she was like, I resonate with a dolphin because everybody loves you, which is not true because people fucking poach dolphins.
They kill them all the time.
Yeah.
My fucking cousin punched one right in the fucking head. So wait,
he had it coming.
If you you see what he was wearing? He had it coming. No, but if you at the aquarium, if you like tease them,
yeah,
they'll fucking hurt you. They'll come
Yeah.
up and they'll fucking whap you. So he fucking punched the thing.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Shout out to your cousin, dude, for sticking it to the dolphins.
Yeah. Stick it to them, because they're like, oh, they're almost as smart as us. I'm like, no, they're not.
Yeah, no.
No, they're not.
Does it show me one dolphin?
I
with the
fucking
podcast.
took 4 years of Spanish. I have another language that I can play around with.
So in Cancun, Britt knew enough Spanish to get by, which is funny because like, so Britt
to get by.
yeah,
to survive.
to survive,
to survive.
like nobody else on the resort spoke English, but so she's, so my I learned how to say don't stop in Spanish.
Yeah,
It's awesome.
he's like, ¿Cómo estás? Took that Delco accent down there.
Yeah.
¿Cómo estás?
¿Dónde está? Me llamo Robert.
Yeah, me llamo Bobby.
So
it's like the opposite of Spanish.
yeah. So Britt's half she's Filipino American or Filipino. I think there's I don't know. So she's Filipina, but her, like I'm not gonna say what she looks like, but let's just say a lot of people thought that she spoke Spanish when we were down there. So they would walk up to her and they would try to speak full Spanish, and she she knew enough to like keep.
She's like, I'm from Aston.
Yeah. She knew enough to keep the conversation going, but at some point she was like, okay, you got me. I don't know like where else to go from here. But it was pretty hot.
And you're like behind her, like, I'm with her.
Yeah,
they're like, no, you're not.
No,
you're not. You're not with her.
The one of the waiters, they were bringing around food, and he's like, this is your wife? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, lucky guy. And I was like, okay, settle down.
No, she's lucky actually.
Yeah, no,
she's lucky actually.
I'm like, no, I'm funny.
Yeah, no, I'm like funny.
I'm really funny. I was like, I'm funny.
That's so funny. I love how Rob had a wedding and had 9 groomsmen, and none of them were his comedy friends.
Yeah.
Because it would have caused a fucking stir in the scene if he had picked one and not all the others.
It would have caused a riot. I had
it would
to keep
have
it
been
neutral.
so bad.
I picked like my neighbor, my mailman.
He picked like anyone under the. He literally sent out like a fucking. He put a thing in the Wawa with like tear this off and fucking apply.
Tear this off if you want to be a groomsman.
Yeah.
It
was it was literally like an I love you man level collection of men that walked up like an old man he met on the internet. It's like he's like, the picture's a couple years old. He's like 30 in the picture. He's fucking 80 when he sits down.
What an underrated movie, and what a obscure reference to make to that.
Well,
but
you know what?
It's a good movie.
It's a good movie.
Just Judd Apatow?
Probably.
He made that probably.
I watched his masterclass. It was great. It was like make knocked up.
Yeah.
That's the key. Make knocked up. That's the move.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, cool.
Yeah. He's like, here's what you should do. Yeah. He's like, make knocked up and then also be funnier.
Yeah.
Be funnier.
He's like, here's how you write a pilot. Make knocked up.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then you get whatever you want. No, it was good. Like, I don't know. But it's funny because like my mom got me the masterclass for Christmas, and then I just feel like she's like, so did you watch it?
Yeah,
I'm
are
like,
you famous
she's like,
now?
well, where's knocked up?
Yeah.
Where's knocked up too?
Yeah, you're like knocked out.
Yeah, I'm like, all right.
I don't know.
Yeah,
yeah. You eat Hawaiian rolls with peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah, That is a knockout.
Yeah.
4 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, guess who's going upstairs for fucking King's Hawaiian rolls? That should be their fucking theme song. 4 o'clock in the morning, we taste so good. They're the best at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Hawaiian rolls.
You wake up out of a dead sleep after like smoking weed all night. You're like, no, King's Hawaiian rolls. Don't pull me out of the funk.
Dude, I
got caught eating those at like middle of the night by my dad.
I think you did you talk about that in the last episode? Or
I have no idea.
That was yeah. I always tell the same story to you like a million times, so it's fine.
I know, and I just let him do it.
Yeah.
It's like Pop-Pop's gonna die soon. We'll let him tell his stories.
Yeah. I'm like, no, remember this story? No. They called me fat. I was eating Pop-Tarts.
I'm like,
Yeah. Tell me more.
Yeah. My family came up from Texas this week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and they I haven't seen them in 4 years.
Okay.
So there was a lot to unpack.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, so you do stand-up now. Tell me a joke.
Oh, don't you
like,
hate that? When it's like, tell me a joke.
Yeah, and I'm like, all right, I'm like, my sex life. And they're like, that's so easy. No, but then he was like, I've been watching your clips. He was like, are you gay now? I was like, no, well, I was. And now, like, it's just public.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like, are you gay now?
Are you gay now?
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I don't know I got struck by a lightning bolt. And now it's like.
You got struck by a gay lightning.
Yeah.
Gay lightning.
Yeah. You're really trying to push that one. Yeah, gay lightning.
Gay lightning. That's funny.
Gay lightning.
I'm trying to think of a
that
joke.
sounds like a DC character.
No, that's Gray West from Washington D.C. Gay lightning. What an obscure reference that only 4 people will get.
Yeah.
And we're 2 of them.
Gay lightning. No, because he's like, are you gay now? I was like, well, I'm bi.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, thank God. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, I just don't want to find out you're fucking like got like pronouns. I'm like, oh my God. I was like, I love Texas. I'm moving to Texas.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm going to Texas.
My pronouns are he haw.
Yeah. My pronouns are ho-hos because they're tasty.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Shout out Texas.
Never,
no,
because
fuck Houston. Fuck the Astros. Actually.
Yeah, they live in Dallas, which is like even worse.
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
Because they go to like Cowboys games and shit.
Damn.
They go like in their Eagles gear though.
Oh, okay.
So they just get assaulted.
they just want to fuck around. Are
they just want to
Dallas-
get a gun pulled on them.
Are they Dallas fans or are they?
No. They're from here.
Oh.
But they moved down that way.
Here, tell some jokes while I fucking get another beer. Do you want one?
Yeah, can you get me another beer?
I got you.
And some weed?
Jim's gonna entertain everybody. Watch this.
My cousin, they came up from Texas, and my cousin Megan, I guess she's like okay, so like I have a weird family, but she's like my cousin. But she came up and she was talking about she's like, I watch TikTok all the time. I wanna go drive around Kensington. I see TikToks about Kensington all the time. I wanna go drive around. And I was like, what a spooky Halloween activity to be doing. And I was like so excited to go down there, and my dad comes up and he's like, oh, you don't need to go down there. I'll tell you exactly what it's like, because he used to have a route down that way. And he's like, you pull up to the corner, and a guy gives you the okay, and you go to the next corner and you put your order in. You roll your window down and you go, oh, 2 pieces of drugs, please. He said 2 pieces of drugs, and we just started fucking crying our eyes out.
Kensington is its own world.
It's
like,
fucking crazy.
If
It's funny that like you'll see like comics, they go down that way to do like shows.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's like, who the fuck is going to these shows? It's like literal zombies.
If you ever want to play Fallout 3 in real life, go to Kensington.
I never played Fallout,
So good.
so I don't get the
I'm not trying to
reference.
nerd out.
Is Fallout like post-apocalyptic?
Yes. It's like it's all over. Blah, blah, blah. Like it's like that old timey stuff.
You know what I like about the world today?
Yeah.
It's that like America and Russia both have their finger on the nuclear button,
Oh yeah.
but it's like go Fightins. Like I don't care about that. The Phillies are in a World Series. The Eagles are literally undefeated. It's like anything to keep these fucking people from thinking about nukes.
Dude, fucking everybody's holding open doors in Philly. It's like everybody's in such a good mood.
Yeah.
It's very peaceful,
Dude, I got robbed.
except for all the shootings. And
I got robbed on the
stabbings.
train like 5-6 weeks ago.
You got robbed on the train.
I got robbed on the train, which is supposed to be safe.
You got robbed on the train. What did they rob you of? Your fucking shoes?
And they took my fucking wallet. My wallet had my social security card in it, which is the hardest piece of paper to get a replacement of in the world.
Why did you have that in your
I
wallet?
was on my way to a job interview.
Okay.
Try explaining that to somebody who's interviewing you.
How come it's been 5 weeks and I haven't heard about this?
No, I did a bit about it.
Did you?
Yeah.
I wasn't listening.
You had to be there.
I was outside smoking with all
I was
the
at
cool kids.
Fergie's. I was like, I'm here at Fergie's. I was like, you won't believe what happened to me.
So you got robbed. Did he take your phone? Just your wallet?
He took my phone and he took my wallet. So I'm on a backup phone, and I had to get a replacement social security card. Luckily, the job just let me type my social security card in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the number, not the card.
So there's another Jim Gillespie out there with a better phone.
There's somebody out there with my social. But here's
Was
the
there
thing.
any money in it? Any anything good?
No. That's why I was on the way to the job interview. I didn't have any money in the wallet. No, but what happened was I didn't get the job. No, but it was crazy. It was, and that's the second time I've been robbed in Philly.
Okay, so wait. So how did he rob you? Because I've never been robbed.
Oh, he literally just pulled a knife on me. He was
He was
like,
like-
let me get that shit.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, come on. I wanted to be like, I'm going somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't care. Nobody ever cares. And I'm very robbable.
Yeah.
Because it's like, what's he gonna chase me? I'm like, I see your point. You know,
I don't see. That's one of my biggest.
I wore a tie and am fat at the same time, and the guy's like, he has money and he's not chasing me.
That's one of my biggest fears is getting robbed. I've never been like mugged I've
been robbed twice.
So what was the first time?
The first time I was in high school and I was going down to 69th Street to take a piss test for probation.
Yeah.
And I was walking through 69th Street, like the transportation center, and I'm walking through, and this guy fucking pulled a gun on me and like ran my pockets, and he took everything.
Yeah.
And what's funny is at the time I had a Dr. Dre Zippo,
Yeah.
and he's like, I want that too.
Oh really?
I was like, not Dre. He's like, what, you think I forgot about Dre? No, but it was fucked up. It was fucked up. I loved that lighter. I remember going home and like telling my mom like what happened, and then like emphasizing the lighter.
Yeah.
And her being like, no, the bigger picture is that you were robbed today.
See, what's like? So the thing about getting robbed is it like, are they actually going to stab you or shoot you? But also, is it worth finding out? That's the thing where it's like,
yeah, it's so much. Yeah, just that's what they. Well, when you work at a place that's robbable, they tell you, like at the bank,
yeah,
they're like, give them everything.
that's all
Don't
insured.
die.
Well, no fucking shit. I mean, I'm talking about like personally, like,
But it's the same policy for out in public. Give them everything.
don't die.
Don't fucking get killed.
Yeah, it's not worth your life.
Because you can replace everything.
That's true. Yeah.
You know, because I can lock all of my debit credits cards on my
Right.
phone.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, and like with mobile banking, you're like everyone's basically like unrobbable.
Yeah. The thing
Unless you carry
that's fine.
cash.
That was good.
That was decent.
That was good. That was
Now
even
I'm
better.
just trying.
Yeah, now you're showing off. You got 2 beers.
Yeah.
You need a fucking mic stand. You want me to hold it for you?
No, it's okay.
You sure?
Yeah. Talk about something.
Okay, I'm gonna talk about. I got robbed when I was working at GameStop. I've never been robbed personally, but I got robbed. I used to work at GameStop. It's surprising, I know. And it's funny because I'm jumping ahead in the story, but the guy's name was Rob. So Rob, but the guy, he did the finger in the hoodie trick, and thankfully he didn't ask for my phone or my wallet or anything. He just asked for the money in the register. So at least he was like, oh, this poor fucking kid. But it's funny. I was like 18, and he was a regular at the store. Like I knew his face. He walked in. And I was like, "Hey, dude, what's up? Like, how good to see you." And he was like acting real shady, but I didn't think anything of it. And the way we fucking found the guy was, he was one of the first people to trade in an Xbox One when it was like brand new for cash. Back when they were hard to get, like the original one. He traded in for cash, and when you do that, since it's like technically a pawn shop, like, they take your ID and they put it in the system, so if it comes up stolen, they can track you. I remembered him. I was like, dude, fucking look him up from that Xbox One. And they found him. And a detective came to my house and showed me his face and was like, is this the guy? And I was like, yeah, that's him. And they arrested him. So I fucking, and his name. And
it's so funny. They pull up with a paddy wagon with him in the back. And
Yeah.
they're like, is this the guy? And he's looking
like,
at you like, you better
Yeah, yeah. I was like, that's him. That's the guy. It was like Goodfellas.
That's so fucking funny. Dude.
So yeah, shout out. He's probably out now by now. I mean, I can't imagine he's been in jail. I hope if you listen, hey Rob, if you listen to the podcast and you're a fan, no hard feelings.
No. It's funny because I'm not even mad at the robber for robbing me either.
Yeah.
Because if I was a robber and I saw me, I'd be like, that one. That's the one.
Yeah. I wondered, like, man, how often do people who rob? You know, like, is that like a once in a while thing? Or
yeah, it is. It is a strange. I want to know the lore behind it.
Yeah. Here's the problem. Like, so I have my concealed carry license, and like it'd be nice. The idea of like having a gun all the time would be nice. But the problem is, like, gun laws are so finicky. Like, if you have a PA license, you can carry in Pennsylvania. But as soon as you go to New Jersey, if you get you're fucked. As soon as you go to New York, you're fucked. As soon as you go to Delaware, you're fucked. So it's like,
right.
I mean, you know, like when you do comedy, you're constantly going to all these different places. Like, it's not like it will be nice to be able to defend yourself, but at the same time, like the laws are so finicky. Like it's not like a driver's license where you're good for like the entire country. It's fucked up.
Right.
That was a weak one. That was like a 2 out of 10. All right,
that's what we do. Oh yeah, you said we have some stuff.
We got some questions. We're gonna give advice. By the way, guys, if you every once in a while, I usually post a question on Instagram or Jim will. One of us will. We ask for whoever wants advice on the podcast. You can ask advice. We call it this segment "Stinky Advice," and we try to give horrible advice to people who ask horrible questions. So let's see what we got. Some of these are just fucking stupid. Honestly, you guys are just not trying. How do I shit myself? Taco Bell. That's easy.
I shit myself. I took a shitload of niacin to try to pass a piss test one time.
Yeah.
And on the way to go take the piss test, I shit myself so fucking hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that shit will fuck you up in high doses. It'll shut your body down.
I took
crazy.
I took 2 scoops of a pre-workout because fucking gains, and it was too much caffeine because I drank coffee earlier. I took 2 scoops of a pre-workout, and then I drank amino acids after, which give you extra energy. And it was just like everything I ever ate or drank in Cancun, because it was the day after I came home. It was just gone. Like it was like memory erased. Like
you wiped the slate. Dude.
I wiped the slate.
That's
yeah,
so fucking.
I had a nice little cleanse. Somebody says, "What's the best way to eat a butt?" Do you want to lead that? I mean, I feel like you're the more qualified.
Yeah. Okay, so eating butt. Yeah, take poppers.
Poppers
is an inhalant that fucking will give you booty eating superpowers.
Really?
Yeah, and you can also take a mean cock.
Wait,
so take poppers.
How do poppers work? You take them?
Yeah, you fucking inhale them.
Oh, it's like fucking smelling salts, right?
Yeah, basically. In the same vein, but they're not the same.
But what does it do exactly? What's the science behind it?
It's like a stimulant.
Okay.
And then it just fucking makes you feel crazy.
That's it.
And then you just start eating butt. Multiple butts just appear.
So it's literally it just gives you energy. Or?
What's funny about like a butthole doesn't have a clit, so it's like I don't think there's really a wrong way to eat a butt unless you just start chewing on it like a piece of gum. You know.
I guess so. It just gives you energy or whatever. Or?
It's like a weird sexual stimulant.
Okay, so try poppers.
Yeah.
Writing that down.
Yeah.
Give Britt poppers. Hey, Britt, smell this candle. What does it smell like? Slip some poppers in it.
Smells like anal right now.
Yeah. Smells like your tongue in my ass.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the best way to eat, but
there's no wrong way.
Let's see. We have advice for a 20-year-old who doesn't really know what to do with life. Ask this guy, huh?
I'm 25 and I have no idea what I'm doing out here.
Yeah. I would say
I should have died a while ago.
I would say so 20. If you're only 20, you got time. Fucking, well, I don't know. Figure out what are your interests? What are your hobbies? You know, I feel like at some point,
dude, 20 years old, grab the world by the balls.
Yeah, you have so much.
Tell somebody they're ugly to their face.
Yeah, dude, pull a knife on somebody on the train, dude.
Yeah, take their fucking wallet on the way to an interview.
Yeah, you should rob people. That's
you should rob me.
Yeah. Well, how do you think? Yeah, what do you think is gonna happen before you leave here, dude? I'm gonna need that Corona back.
That's hilarious because I'm gonna rob you. Your fucking wife said I couldn't have any of her ube ice cream in the freezer. Consider her stockpile wiped. I don't know what ube is, and I was like, they make that flavor?
Yeah, so if you're 20, you know what to do with life. Just fucking rob people.
Go to community college. Joe Biden's paying.
Yeah, dude. Oh yeah, dude. Fucking go to college. Yeah, dude. I mean,
Joe's paying.
Joe's paying, dude. You might get your hair sniffed, but he'll pay you.
I would.
Come on, I'm gonna pay you. I'm gonna milk Dahmer for as long as I can.
Do you think Joe Biden's got as big of a hog as his son?
I
think that gets passed down, or he is just a genetic freak?
Well, my dad had a pretty decent hog because I saw it. And I'm a little
very cool.
I'm probably about an inch and a half shy as his. So
nice. You saw your dad's hard cock.
I saw my dad's hard cock.
That's awesome.
Because he was so I remember that as a vivid memory. He was like, so I guess him and my mom, like he was like, I must have been a little tiny like kid, but I remember he was in the living room, and he was like, he like pulled his dick out to show my mom and was like, look, it ain't gonna suck itself. And I remember walking in, and I just see my mom, like, touching it, like, being, like giggling. And my dad, like, pulled his underwear back up. He was just showing my mom his hard dick. I remember seeing it and being like, is that what mine's going to look like one day? And it was like, oh my.
You got really excited about the future?
Yeah, I got super excited.
That's so funny.
Britt's calling me. I didn't answer.
Yeah, it's like, it's so funny. It's like, I saw my dad's hard dick. I got so excited.
Yeah, dude. I was like, that's me. That's me later.
That's going to be me soon.
Yeah.
Mom's going to poke my wiener. That's so fucking funny.
Let's see. How to make money fast, rob people. We already covered that. How many beers should I drink before work? I would say at least 4.
I've only drank before. I used to get high before every shift at every job.
Yeah.
I only got drunk like once and didn't know that I had work the next day and went to work drunk. I've never gotten up and been like, oh, I'll drink and then go to work.
I used to work third shift at Best Buy.
That's crazy.
I would always
What's that like?
It was so
what type of nerds show up that late?
No, so it was overnight. So
that's when the Discord mods come to get their keyboards checked, get their keyboards oil checked.
They're just waking up at 8 p.m.
That last one felt personal.
So I was stocking shelves for holiday or whatever, and with dinner I would always like drink a beer like before, because dinner time, and I'd go to work
because
dinner time, and my mom would give me shit because she'd be like, "You're drinking before work," and I'm like, "No, it's a beer with dinner. It doesn't count."
Right.
I think two beers with dinner, you're good. Like Britt said I'm leaving. Love you, bye. I forgot she had work tonight. I feel like a jerk. I didn't answer. Oh well, it's fine. But yeah, dude, if you're gonna drink before work, it depends on your job, Like if you're stocking shelves, if you're like going through college.
Guys, like I'm a kindergarten teacher. Yeah. I think it's okay to drink before being a kindergarten teacher.
Yeah, because you have to deal with fucking kids.
They don't know you're drunk.
Yeah, they don't fucking know. They're like, oh, our teacher's in a good mood today.
He's like really fun. He's making us fist fight.
Yeah, it's
like really fun.
It's like when I saw my dad's dick. I was like, Dad's happy today.
Dad's in a good mood.
Dad's in a good mood. Dad's. It's weird. It's weird. Mom's hitting dad instead. What's the deal with that?
Yeah, what's that about?
Yeah, she's tugging him instead.
I have never walked in on my parents getting it on. I've
seen some motion, and I've seen my dad's dick. Like it was like it's like burned in my memory. I'm just like, it was like memory. Like
apparently my little sister walked in on the two of them getting down.
Oh, really?
Getting down to it.
What did she see?
I haven't gotten detail, but my dad told me that she used to just burst into the room
when she was like little.
I'd probably say like 9, 10, maybe.
Okay.
10, 11, maybe.
Anything past 10 you should know. I feel like 10, 11, or like 12. I feel like.
But if it never happens, you don't know.
That's
so
true,
she learned a crazy lesson in busting in their door.
She got a crash course.
They literally got, like, they were telling me, they were like, they just got like this huge like California king bed.
Yeah.
And like I guess they were breaking it in, and she like busted in the door because she was all excited to see it. And he just saw her, like she saw him just like dog in it.
Oh my God.
And knowing my dad, I can just imagine just how fucking I just imagine he's a true dog in the sheets.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, he fucking went to high school. He was in the army in the 80s.
Oh my God, dude.
So I just know he just like gets down and dirty.
he had a cigarette in his mouth while he's fucking.
And he doesn't even smoke. Like, where did it come from?
Yeah, he actually grows a cigarette when he gets horny.
That's so fucking funny.
Oh my God, dude. That's what other questions do we have? How do I tell my brother he's too old to continue kissing my dad on the lips? Your brother is Tom Brady's son.
No. That's so funny because you're supposed to kiss your dad on the lips.
You're supposed to kiss your dad on the lips?
Yeah. That's what my dad said. You're supposed to. You're supposed to. I can't leave the house without fucking. Can't leave the house without a smooch.
He's like, where's my goodbye suck?
Yeah.
He's like, you kiss him and then you suck him and then you leave.
It's so funny because my dad now, he's actually not my dad. Like,
yeah,
I still kiss him.
Yeah. Well, I guess technically you're in the clear, right?
Yeah, I'm in the clear.
You sure?
I'm in the clear.
Yeah, you were adopted. I
got adopted, and the whole thing was that I just wanted to get down to the kissing. I went through with it because I was like, "Is there kisses?
Do I get kissed on the lips?
Do I get kisses?
I kiss on the lips.
I see you kissing everybody else. Does that mean I get them now?" I kiss his fucking stupid bald head. I'm like, all right, I'll see you later, scamp.
That'd be really funny if you're like, no, it's normal. Like, you just you gotta kiss your dad in the lips.
I'm like, why? How is this even a question? You fucking do it.
Yeah, you just do it.
He fucking works hard. He wants his kisses.
Your dad's working overtime.
Did you hear how early my dad gets up in the morning?
He gets up at 1:30 in the morning.
I'm fucking kissing him.
He needs kisses from everybody.
Yeah, you almost did.
Yo, if you pay the rent, I'll kiss you wherever you want.
Yeah, exactly. So funny.
So there's no to answer that question. There's fucking you don't tell him because look, you gotta kiss your pops.
There's gonna come a day when you're gonna be like, man, I
wish
Dad was here to force me to kiss him.
before like long ago before my dad died, he would always
here we go. Oh God. Laughing turns to crying very sharply.
Before my dad died, he said he would say hey, you want to clip my toenails for me?
Would you do it?
No, I never did. And he said you know, one day when I'm gone, you're gonna wish you clipped my toenails.
Do you?
No, not at all.
No,
not at all. He was 100% wrong. I don't ever think like, yeah, you know what? I wish I did. I can't get his cock out of my memory.
Yeah, I can't clip your toenails and have a vision of your hard cock.
Yeah, my dad.
I think if my dad asked me to do that, I'd be like, "What's your back hurt or something?"
My dad used to wear underwear as pajamas, so I would always see his fucking dick all the time. It was always there.
My dad wears pajamas like and something. Well, we were playing Cards Against Humanity one night, and he got all excited because he won. He jumped up, and his dick fell out on the dining room table, and we were like, "All right, take it easy."
He was showing off.
Put
dude.
it away. My dad is best described as a rascal.
Okay, so what else we have? We have this one comes from our boy Vince Kowalski. Shout out Vince.
He's one of the more important thinkers of our entire generation.
How far away does someone have to be from the door before you decide not to hold it open? Like, you know, like
I'm rude as fuck. I don't care.
You don't care at all?
Because I basically forced their hand in the social contract to be like, what, are you going to call me out for not holding the door?
Yeah. See, my thing is I like to watch people sprint towards the door, so I always hold it open early. Like, I'll see them getting out their car and I know they're coming. I'll stand there and hold the door open just so I have to watch them, like, run to the door.
I'll hold it forever for an old lady.
Yeah.
I've always had this thing about old ladies.
I know. I've seen your browser history.
Yeah. I'm like, old lady chokes down thug.
Old lady pulls a knife on young man.
On a train?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. What else do we have? This one just says getting an STD. It doesn't say, like, it just says getting an STD. Like, not getting an STD or, like...
They're called STIs now.
STIs? What's the difference?
because it used to be disease, now it's infection.
Infection? Okay, so now they're trying to make it sound
They're
like
trying to church it up.
they're trying to church it up.
They're trying to make it sound like it goes away now.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. Well, getting an
I've
STD,
never had one. Praise God. I do take PrEP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been with one broad my whole life, so unless a toilet sneaks up on me, I'm good.
Oh, a toilet? Like a dirty toilet
Yeah, dirty
seat?
toilet sneaks up on me.
Is that something that happens to
yeah,
people?
if you take a poop in Newark, good luck.
Oh, man. Because I've taken poops at 69th Street.
Oh, yeah, dude. You better shower.
I did like 8 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it can sneak up on you. I don't know if that's a myth. I don't want to I don't want to spread false information, but yeah.
What are you talking about? That's the whole basis of this podcast.
That's true, yeah. Yeah.
Let's give shitty advice, but also stick to the facts.
Toilets will give you AIDS. Have you heard of pausing?
Pausing?
Pausing. It's a thing where people, intentionally give each other, diseases because they want to collect them like Pokemon. I'm not even kidding.
No, but on Grindr, there's a thing for people to mark themselves as, like HIV positive, and it just says pause.
Pause. That's why it's called pausing.
Oh.
Yeah, but there are people out there who intentionally, seek it. I guess they can fuck whoever they want. Who's in that group? I don't know. I don't know how pausing works, but I know it's a thing.
I don't want to be a part of any of that.
Anyway, that's
pausing. I did watch this video on eFucked. You ever been on that site?
eFucked? Believe it or not, no.
eFucked is
Is
crazy.
that a porn site?
It's like porn, but it's all hilarious. Like one of the series on there is the trolling of wannabe porn stars, where it's like ugly.
Oh, I've seen clips where it's like, you dumb bitch. With your crooked teeth.
It's literally what it is.
Yeah.
It's that, but that website. I've watched a chick smoke a cigarette with her ass.
Oh my god.
And then there's this one guy who's like, he was like, I want AIDS, I want HIV.
Yeah.
So he just had a cameraman follow him around to all these sex dungeons where he literally was just after getting an HIV positive diagnosis.
This dude's trying to collect them all.
It's fucking insane. I watched the whole thing. I was like, this is fascinating.
All right, I think we're at an hour, a little over an hour. So this is a good episode. I think that's it for Tits. We have our first Patreon supporter, by the way. We want to give a shout out to Emily. Shout out to Emily. If you guys want to shout out at the end of each episode, it's $2. Patreon.com/Two in the Stink podcast.
Give it up for Emily, supporting our dream.
We appreciate it. $2. Hey. That's almost enough for...
She was at the wedding, right?
She was at the wedding.
She saw the way I was dominating the vodka cranberry. She knows how it goes.
She's like, I got to give this guy money.
Yeah.
So shout out to Emily. If $2 gets you a shout out, patreon.com/Two in the Stink podcast. Pretty sure that's it. If not, patreon.com/Two in the Stink. One of the two. The link, if you're watching this on YouTube, Spotify, whatever, the link will be around. $1 a month gets you nothing, just like everything else in life. $2 a month gets you a shout out. $5 a month gets you a bonus episode.
$1 gets you 2 tiny bags of chips at the bodega.
Yeah, $1 will get you. Me and Jim will think about how fucking poor you are. And we're gonna cash out that dollar. We're gonna take the 4 quarters and we're gonna throw them into a wishing well and wish that you make more money. That's what we do with that dollar.
Do you have anything to plug?
Follow me on Instagram, Rob Stant Comedy. I don't know. I'm not that interesting. I have some shows, but it's all on there. What do you want to plug besides your butt?
At the Jim Gillespie on Instagram.
Yeah.
December 1st.
Oh, right.
We have an insane show that I started myself because that's what I do now.
Yeah.
World Cafe Live, one of the best fucking venues in all of Philadelphia.
That's true.
We've got Rob Stant, Naeem Ali, John Prophet, and headliner Tata Sharice. It's going to be fucking incredible.
Yeah. I have shows too. I'm like, oh no, I have shows too.
Yeah. Notice I plugged the one where he's in it, so he didn't get all weird, and then he still got weird.
No, it's fine.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
Wash your hands.
Keep your fingers clean.
Wash your hands. Peace, loose deuces. Peace out.
Yeah.
Are we doing? I thought we were doing a thing, right? Where it's like, because we two in the stink. Peace out.
Two in the stink.
Wash
baby.
your hands. That's our catchphrase. Wash your hands.
Wash your damn hands.
We love tits.
Watch this podcast and afterwards wash up.
Also, do us a favor. Send this to your fucking friends, dude.
Yeah.
Share. Send it to 2 people. That's it. That's all it takes. And then have them send it to 2 people. Two in the stink. Send this to 2 people.
Bring 2 people into the stink.
Bring 2 people into the stink. All right, that's it. Thanks for watching. Instagram, Two in the Stink podcast. Patreon, Two in the Stink. Everything's two in the stink.
Shout out Michael Mack for sliding into my DMs.
Yeah, dude, he was trying to fuck you hard.
I know he still
Yeah,
is.
he said it. He said this is me trying to
true.
fuck you.
Super
All right,
true.
that's it. Bye bye.